Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Extinct Rick's Toy Review. And this is our first toy review for 2025. This is the LEGO 76965 Stegosaurus Discovery Set.
Oh yeah, so here's the reveal of the whole set. And here is our Jurassic World Stegosaurus Discovery Set. So we have here the van, the Stegosaurus, of course. We have Ben and Sammy. We also have here a small Velociraptor and the tree setup that we have here. So let's review them one by one. So let's have a closer look. So first up, I really like how the van looks like. It's very accurate to the Chaos Fury van that Ben actually owns over here. It has some really cool details, such as trunks on the top of the van. It can open up. Let's just remove this first. It can open up from the front, so you can fit two minifigures over there. It can also open up like so to reveal the setup that we have inside. So we have certain maps, as well as notes from Ben, a bed, a map over there, and also a small table, and it goes through until end of the van actually. So it also has this, I don't know what this is. Could be a bathtub of some sort, not sure, but we have here it passes through until ends of the, what do you call that, driver's seat, etc. Okay, so it also has some cool details such as stickers over here, and then of course it has this spare tire, of course. I'm thinking it's missing plate number, probably that, but otherwise it's a really cool build. It also came along with this particular pull through with a really cool Stegosaurus, what do you call that, information techie something on the sides. Of course, this radar of some sort, some controllers, and what do you call this, probably an amber microscope, something like that, and it attaches to the back of the van like so. The tree trunk is a really cool detail as well, although I would prefer more leaves for it. It have this detachable campfire site with a log for minifigures to sit, and an area where a nest would be located. It's hidden alongside the leaves we have here. The leaves are cool. I really like the design. There are also different shapes, could be more, but otherwise it's a cool design. We also have here a squirrel, of course, a platform where the minifigure shall reside, and an area where this same ladder could also fit into, so that the minifigure would come up, and a hiding place, I guess, for Ben or anyone from the campers would gladly go to. Of course, we have our minifigure Sammy over here with a camera and magnifying lens. I think the magnifying lens actually works, as you can see. But yeah, of course we have Ben here with carrot to lure in the Stegosaurus, and also we have here the small Velociraptor, pretty similar to what Beta would look like, but different colors, of course. And then of course we have here the Stegosaurus, which is primarily the main reason why I bought this particular set. Well, it's actually not bought, it's given to me, but I requested for it. So the Stegosaurus would have, I don't know how to describe the head. It's quite funny. Although in the series, in the Chaos Theory as well as the Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, the Stegosaurus there wouldn't have beaks. I don't know. That was really a downfall, I guess. Well, not downfall, but a really letdown for most Jurassic World fans and Jurassic Park fans, because we know that in Jurassic Park and even in Jurassic World, the Stegosaurus would have beaks instead of, lips, like so. Yeah. Also, the facial expression of the Stegosaurus here is quite angry. The level of articulation, although I was thinking that there would have been at least articulation here on the neck, where you can place here a detachable, at least a rat joints where you can put the head up and down. It doesn't have that. It's all in one piece. And like I said in the previous video, the front legs are cool, but the back legs could be a little bit higher around this area, because Stegosauruses would have that specific detail, and having the Stegosaurus with just, or at least using the Triceratops legs, wouldn't cut it. Alright, so let's now compare our Stegosaurus Lego here, the first of its kind. Well, at least, not, because there has been a figure of the Stegosaurus from before, which is this particular photo over here, the brown one. And to be honest, I like that better than this for some odd reason. But anyway, so the size of this is quite good. In terms of scale, with the minifigure, it is actually quite accurate, or could have been a little bit larger, but nonetheless, the head of the Stegosaurus as well as the front legs and the body would be a really good scale with the minifigure. Right, so let's now compare the Stegosaurus with my custom Stegosaurus as well as custom Stegosaurus from EB Toy Universe. Let's do that.
And here is size comparisons.
So first to compare is our first Stegosaurus. Well, actually, I think it's the second one that I already did with certain divisions. This is the Stegosaurus that I have, and I really like, and even Mike also likes this one of EB Toy Universe, all because it's an original design, and the details on this one, although it's quite simple, is very effective. It has certain articulations to it, such as movement on the head. It also has a beak to it. It has articulation also on the base of the neck, as you can see here. Of course, it has articulated legs to it. The front legs are quite short compared to the back legs, which is significantly high up over here on the hips, where supposedly the hips of the Stegosaurus. The back legs are quite designed in a way that it is very similar to that of the movie, where it tapers at the base of the of the plates, and it expands towards the mid portion, and then again tapers towards the end. And that is how most Stegosaurus are actually built and even depicted in the movies. This one is more of a triangular one. It doesn't really have that a tapered bottom or tapered base of the plates. Is just triangular, shark-like fins, and that is also a detail that I think would have been more effective in terms of the overall look of the Stegosaurus. The head also would have been quite could even be a little bit more smaller than this one, although compared to the overall body size of the Stegosaurus, this one is quite okay, but could be a bit smaller, so that it would be more screen accurate and even paleontologically accurate as well. So this one also doesn't have articulated tail to it. What they could have done would be just to cut off somewhere a piece of the tail, and then could have been detachable, but nonetheless, that's how Lego made it. My version of the Stegosaurus would have this type of movement to it, where it is still attached here on the bottom of the, well, at least mid section of the tail, so that it would have some articulation as well. Of course, the spikes or the tagomizers are also there for the protection of the species or the Stegosaurus. And here is it compared to Ben over here, which is quite a good match with the orange and the greens and the sand blue colors with the Stegosaurus. Yeah, so that's it for the second one. I also did a revision of the Stegosaurus. I think late last year or early last year, and here it is, guys. I made a specific set for it when I learned that there would be a Stegosaurus, set coming up this of that year. So I created my own. This is my version of the supposed Stegosaurus, and although this has more details in terms of painting and overall design and articulation, I really like this one better for some reason. Because probably of the head and also the overall coloration to it. This one has quite dull colors, and that's acceptable because I'm more going for a more realistic, I guess, coloration to it. The colors of this one doesn't stray away from the colors of the new Stegosaurus from Lego. However, this has technically much more details in terms of painting compared to either this Stegosaurus or this Stegosaurus. So yeah, this one also sports articulation on the mouth as so, although it becomes weird because it seems like this one is smiling and this one is quite angry. Like angry like so. Well, I don't know why. Probably angry because Lego made it that way. Also, this one has articulation which is very much similar to how the Stegosaurus would act up when a predator comes near, or when it is actually protecting its baby. Aside from the right and left articulation, this one can also articulate to the same level of articulation with that of the previous Stegosaurus. Oops, bless you. Alright, so I'm going to move a little bit faster now. Here is the Stegosaurus that I made. That is, bless you again. That is the based off from the Beast of the Mesozoic, Cyberzoic collection, and I really like the colors on this one. It has this bluish green colors, yellows and reds. It's quite good actually, and I really like the stripes. It suits the Stegosaurus species really well. Could have been much larger on the neck area, but I really like how it also supports a beak-like effect on the Stegosaurus, and it has a much more awesome, I guess, mouth articulation compared to the previous one that I have, like so. Alright, so that is it for my Stegosaurus collection. I still compare it with the Stegosaurus, at least the recent one that EV Toy Universe made. This is the Gen 2, or is it Gen 3? Stegosaurus from Jurassic World the game. And it's so orange. I really like how striking this actually looks like. And on camera, it seems like it's just orange, but when I look at it in actual form, it really is very striking with the contrast of the darkened, overall body coloration to the Stegosaurus. Also, the Stegosaurus also would have this, skull-like effect on the head. So I really like how the design was on this particular creature. Definitely much larger than this Stegosaurus, and even much larger than the Stegosaurus that I made. So here it is compared to that Stegosaurus. Right, so lastly, I want to compare with this particular Lego piece or Lego figure with a smaller Stegosaurian that I made. This is the well-known oops, sorry about that. So this is the Kentrosaurus, and comparing it in terms of size, overall size, I think it really does fit the overall aesthetic as well as the scale. Again, with the minifigure, here it is, the minifigure compared to Stegosaurus, and here compared to the Kentrosaurus. I think both species really go hand in hand, and now that I have that, we can actually have a herd of Stegosauruses. So here's my other one, and here's the other one. So it seems like we're back in the Lost World, where there's a family of Stegosaurus running around and Sarah Harding taking pictures of the Stegosaurus. And that's it for the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed that particular unboxing. I know it's quite long, but I hope you enjoyed that one. So let me just rate this figure as well as with the other sets. So here's the van, and here's the tree set to it, and of course it has the small baby raptor over here. So overall, I think the set did good in terms of providing variety and excitement to Lego collectors, as well as Jurassic World and Chaos Theory and Jurassic Park Lego collectors as well. So having another piece or another species of dinosaurs, especially a herbivore, into the collection is a really big request from most of the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World enthusiasts and collectors such as me. So I guess thank you, Lego, for providing us with the set. Hopefully we can have more sets that not only use previous species, or at least we can go for at least having more exciting species such as the Spinosaurus probably, and medium-sized carnivores such as the Ceratosaurus. We would really love to have those kinds of sets. So yeah, so going back to the set here, since I really love it, probably I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I really love the set with the van, and the van most probably carried over the high scores. I really like the tree setup, although it really doesn't fit much into the picture. The Stegosaurus is also something that I have anticipated, although there are certain letdowns in terms of overall design, and wish for more playability of the figure, and so that is why I have rated this particular set as an 8 over 10. Please let me know, guys, in the comment section below if you agree with me, or if it's not, then please let me know in the comments why you think it could have been higher, it could have been lower, things like that. Also, I would like to know your thoughts, guys, on what probable sets you would like to have Lego done in the future, especially that Rebirth is just around the corner. Just a few months from now, we will be having more probably franchise merchandises from Jurassic World Rebirth. So I'm quite excited for that as well. So expect that there will be a lot more content from Extinct Bricks this year, because we have, of course, certain movies coming up, which would be quite exciting. Alright, so that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this one. And also do not forget to support our other channels, Editorial Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Usher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support their channel as well by subscribing. Also, thank you for all the support that you've given me throughout the years, especially last year. If you do, like my content, please do not forget to subscribe. Also share it with your friends, and interact with me by posting in comments and so on, and participating in community activities that I have for this channel. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar.